got the juice, juice, ha. Said I got the.
It's your girl BB, and you're watching Still Got the Juice TV. Today, we have the creator of the Star Baby movement, the artist Yellow Zoo.
Stop, babies. What's going on?
What up? How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Okay, put me on to why you call yourself Yellow Zoo.
My name was Zuzu since I was a baby. Like I had that name ever since I was a baby, Zuzu.
Okay.
But as I got older, Zoo, like it went from Zuzu to Zoo instead of you know what I'm saying. Then yellow got a whole different meaning behind it, like positivity and shit like that. So that's how Yellow Zoo came about. But Zuzu always been my name though.
Okay. Growing up in Brooklyn, do you feel like you're a product of your environment?
Product of my environment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like everybody is though.
Mm-hmm.
No matter where you at on the map, you always gonna be you always gonna indulge in the things that's in your surroundings.
And I mean that in the best way, because Brooklyn has created some of the top-notch rappers, sure. Actors, and everything.
Biggie.
Mm-hmm.
We got Lil Kim.
Mm-hmm.
We got Mano. We got Big Daddy Kane. And that's just, we only talking best style alone. Not even Brooklyn.
So growing up, I heard you were surrounded around a lot of influential people, including Big Daddy Kane. Can you tell us what's the connection?
It's so crazy. I never got to actually like talk about it in an interview because coming up as an artist, you always, I don't know, any artist always feel like they trying to build, you know, they platform where they want it to be before they start, you know, saying who they related to, and at least that's how I felt as an artist. Any artist that want to do it on their own. Mm-hmm. But Big Daddy Kane is my cousin. Like he always, for years, he always been trying to like, you know, get me to do certain things and help me and stuff. And I always tell him like, cuz I'm gonna do it. And then I circle back around and then, you know, but yeah, that's actually my cousin though.
Okay, so it's in you.
Yeah.
Was there any like pressure to really be an artist, or is this something that just came natural for you?
It wasn't ever no pressure. I feel like when I first started doing music, I did it because I really started shooting videos. But when I started shooting videos, I had the same outlook on how I look at videos as music. It was like a passion. It still is a passion for me to this day. It's like a passion. Like I feel like even music and videos is synonymous. Like you can't do one without the other. So I feel like I just always had that passion for creativity, whether it was writing, drawing. I did ask to draw too, like drawing, painting. Like I just always had a passion for output and creativity. And I feel like music was definitely one of the things that I latched on to the most and I fell in love with, and that's how I really started doing music. I just had a love for it, for real.
Okay. Being that you created videos in high school, you said, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a heavy hand on your visuals now today? Like,
yeah. Most of the videos I still shoot myself, direct myself, edit myself.
Wow.
Most of the time since I started, I've been shooting my own videos, recording my own music, putting my own stuff out. That's just how I came in. Like I started doing that. And so now even today, if I reach out to, you know, for somebody else help for a video, I still got my hands in directing, shooting it, how it's shot, treatment, how it's edited. I feel like that's important because as an artist, people only gonna shoot your videos. That's probably why I be beefing with cameramen today, because they know how they want it shot and that's it. Like as an artist, you really gotta have your hands on and your creative output, because music is half of it. Music is just half of it. Making a song is half of it. The other half is how am I gonna get everybody to see this vision or this idea how I see it. So you could say whatever, but it's just how you present it to the world. It's how you project it. It's how people see it. You only got one impression for everybody, for everything you do.
So you also direct videos for other up-and-coming artists. Can you tell us who you worked with so far?
When I first started, just everybody in my neighborhood, literally everybody that came around my time that was shooting, that needed video shot, that I shot for. I don't know if a lot of them still doing music now. I'm not sure. I don't really want to speak on the artists that I work with as far as shooting videos before, because I'm a little bit past that part of my life for shooting videos for other artists. But I definitely work with a lot of artists, shooting videos for them was like coming up.
Okay, and also songwriting. So you written a lot of songs for others too.
Yes, yes.
You just all around Chico.
I try to be. When I first started though, when I first started doing music, when I was like, not when I first started doing music, when I did my first tour, I did my first tour ever. I probably was like 18, 19, around that time. I just remember around that time, I ain't had that much money. I probably had like probably like a couple $100 or something like that. And I had some AirPods and an Apple Watch and an iPhone that I had got, that I found, that I had to sell. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking like, damn, should I go on this tour? But I don't got no money. When you go on a tour, you got to pay for a hotel, you got to pay for travel, you got to pay for food, and everything else in between. So I'm talking to my moms. At the time, it was just me and my moms. Like, so I'm asking, I'm like, yo, I don't know if I should do this tour. My moms, I ain't gonna front, when I first started doing music, I just threw my first song out. And then after a while, my moms just never knew I could do music. So when she found out, she was just like, wanted to push it even more. So I'm telling her about this tour, whatever. And I'm like, yo, I ain't really trying to go. I only got a couple $100. She's like, no, you gotta go. I'm gonna try to do something. Like, that's one thing about my mom. Shout out Miss B too. She is never gonna take no for an answer. Like, she's gonna knock down your front door and stand in your living room and ask you that question if she got to. So I'm like, yo, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do the tour. I sold I sold the iPhone. I sold the other shit I had. I think I gave an Apple Watch to my mom's, and I took a leap of faith. After I sold that shit, I probably had like $1,000. I went on this tour, like a 12-city tour.
What?
Facts. Shout out Kevin Webb too, because at the time he was putting together the tour. But this was my first tour, and I'm thugging it out every day. I'm sleeping. Either I was sleeping in the Sprinter, or my son. Shout out Mr. Mayo too. He was on the tour at the time. He would get a hotel room, and one of us get a hotel room. I sleep in the Sprinter, and then when it's time to do the shows, I go up, run up to my room, shower real quick, come back, change my clothes, and then we thugging it out from there. But when I say that to say, that's when I first like. Yeah, what was the question?
I wanted to know the whole story. You're going to a whole nother story, but I'm enjoying it.
I just want to make sure I'm staying on topic.
No, I wanted to know what was the lesson that you learned out of all of this, because you sold your stuff to go on tour.
Yeah, facts. So after that tour, I feel like that was opening the door for my love for music. Like, that was the first time I felt would it feel like to be on a stage, would it feel like to be in an uncomfortable position, because every artist, when you first start performing, you be uncomfortable. Like, you first hit the stage, you performing in front of these people you don't know, niggas is looking at you funny. You get what I'm saying? Like, my first show ever, I forgot my lyrics.
I think every artist got a story like that.
Yeah, like, I forgot my lyrics, and that shit get discouraging sometimes too, because you like, niggas ain't fucking on my shit. That shit is hot.
So I know you're worldwide with it too.
Oh yeah.
How does that feel to hear that your music charts in Argentina?
Argentina, that's dope. That's dope. Argentina, Uruguay, Africa, like shit
That's
like
a
that.
crazy feeling.
What's so crazy is I don't even be understanding it, because the language barrier different. So I don't even understand how they understand the music, but I think stuff like that is dope. I actually want to meet some of those people that listen to my music that's from over there.
Okay.
For sure.
I want to know, what type of impact do you want to make in your community? Because you're making an impact worldwide. So what do you want to do in your community though?
As far as the community, I want it to be more unity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to bridge the gap, like, between a lot of people in the culture in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I first started doing, like, when I first started rapping, and not even before I first started rapping, before I was rapping, I was a kid, like, my neighborhood, Best Star, everything used to be unified. Just in New York, it used to be more unity. Everybody used to be together, move as a unit. You get what I'm saying? Somewhere along the line, it got we fell a little bit off track. But that's just with the whole New York City. Like, if I could though, you know, it's gonna take a lot. I ain't just saying everything's simple, but I want to bring that unity back. So when it's time for the next young artist to come up, we already got the unity. Say, yo, this is the next artist that's deserved. Like we need more unity and support.
I got you.
You get what I'm saying? To make our arm stronger, to pull whoever up if we want to. You get what I'm saying? Like even when people going through what they're going through in the city, ain't nobody to be like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna sit you here. I'm gonna sit you there. We're gonna fix it. I mean, it is that structure, but for the younger generation, like ain't no. You get what I'm saying? I feel like it need to be more of that. That's what I want to see.
Do you feel like Nano provided that for you?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Even when I was coming up, like I used to see, man, you know what I'm saying, coming through, style, his Bentley, you know what I'm saying, like, and it was just always respect though, like respect, and that's important because even when you trying to mend any situation, people gotta have that respect for you. They gotta treat you accordingly. So I always looked at him like somebody that had respect, which is important to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's very important to me. So definitely looked at him as one of those people in my life that came and gave me a lot of knowledge on certain things, guidance on certain things. And that's like really my big brother. So I look at how he carry himself and I take notes and I take heed from that.
Okay. So you have a song dropping in a couple of days called Steps.
Yeah, Step. This song that I'm dropping in a few days, it's crazy. It's my first time ever mentioning it, but Step is dropping in a few days. I'm dropping a video. I'm dropping a song to it, so you know I'm about to go crazy with pushing that.
Tell us who's the producer and how that studio session came out.
Mari B is the producer. How the song I recorded in my house.
Okay.
So how that song even came about, I don't know. I just was thing about me, like when I make music, it's like every song that I make though, like every song that I make, it's a meaning behind something. Like you could probably ask me about some of my lyrics in the song and I probably have a whole story for you. So I don't never just be, unless I'm really having fun with it. But Step was like one of those songs where I'm just kind of expressing something at a point in time of my life, and it's still fun. You can have fun with it though. That's what I want it to be. I don't want nobody to hear that. It's a fun record, and that's what it's about.
Put me on to your biggest flex of the year, because you have a lot.
My biggest flex?
Biggest flex. What's your biggest accomplishment this year?
I mean, as far as music,
whatever you want.
I don't know. 2020 been a great year. 2023 been a great year for me. Shit.
You take your time.
I mean, as far as music, I feel like I excel a lot in music. You know what I'm saying? I got a new crib, new car.
Okay. Congrats.
I feel like I'm getting better with the relationships in my life, which is very important to me. Musically, I feel like I've done a lot, even though I want to do a lot more. But I feel like all in all, I'm having a great 2023, and you know I can only wish, hope, and pray 2024 be even better.
And it will. Last but not least, what does it mean to still have the juice?
Means you still got water. No, I'm playing. Still have the juice. It just mean like you doing your thing. You still got the juice. You got the swag. You got the sauce, and you that. That's what still having the juice, man.
All right, and ready.